Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Learn Code Easy. Today in this video, we are going to build a QR code generator using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We will build it step by step and I'll explain everything clearly. So make sure to watch till the end. Before we start coding, let me quickly show you the demo of what we are going to build. You can see here we have a clear and simple interface. There's an input field where you can type any text or URL, and once I click on this generate QR code button, it instantly creates a QR code right below it. You can scan this QR using your phone and it will open the same text or link you entered here. Let me write something here. If I write my channel name, Learn Code Easy, and Learn Code Easy, and click on this generate QR code button, it will create this QR code. Next, I'll write another text. I'll write google.com and click on this button again. You can see these changes in this QR code. It means it is creating a new QR code. So let's jump into the coding part. So this is the HTML file where I have added the basic HTML structure, and this one is the CSS file. In this HTML file, I have added this title, QR code generator, learn code easy, and then I have added this link tag to connect CSS file with the HTML file. Now let's move to the CSS file. First, we are resetting all default browser types using margin 0, padding 0, box sizing border box, and I have also added font family. Then I am adding the CSS for body. So let me write body tag here. And now I am adding the CSS properties. So I have added the dark color background, display flex, justify content center, and align item center. Now let's come back to the web page. Here you can see the background color on the complete web page. Now let's come back to the HTML file, and here I have added one div within this body tag with class name container. Now I am adding the CSS for this container. So let me write this class here in the CSS file. And now I am adding the CSS properties for this container. I have added width and some padding to add some space inside the box, and border radius, background, border, text align center, and color. Let's come back to the website. Here you can see this box in the center of this web page. This one, we will add some text, one input field, and one button. So let's come back to the HTML file. Here inside this container, let's add heading with h2 tag. Next, we will add paragraph. And after that, we will add one input field. Input type will be text, and then we will add the placeholder that will be enter text or URL here. And also we will add ID QR text. Next, we will add one button with ID. Generate button. Button text will be generate QR code. Save. Let's come back to the website. Here you can see this. You can see this text, this input box, and this button. Next, we will design it using CSS. So let's come back and come to the CSS file. Here we will add h2 tag. Then we will add the CSS for paragraph tag. Next, we will add the CSS for the input field. So I'm writing input here, and then I'm writing the CSS properties for this with 100%, padding 14 pixel, border 1 pixel, solid has triple C, then border radius 10 pixel, outline none, font size 16 pixel, margin bottom 18 pixel, background has F9, F9, color has triple three, text align center, and then transition 0.3 s. Then I'm adding the placeholder CSS. So I'm writing input placeholder, color. Next I will add CSS for input focus, background, then border color. Now you can see the font width and size is increased for this text, and this input field is also looking good. Next we will design this button. So let's come back to the code, and here we will write button with 100%, padding 14 pixel, then border none, border radius 10 pixel, background color, then we will add color white. Next font size will be 17 pixel. After that I will add cursor pointer. Next transition, next we will add transition 0.3 second, then font weight 600, letter spacing 0.4 pixel. Next, we will add hover effect for this button. I'm adding the background color. After that, this button looks good. Next, we need one API that will create the QR code. For that, just Google QR code generator, QR code API. We will use this website, goqr.me. I'll get this link in the video description so you can directly come to this URL. And here you can see this link. If we copy this and paste this URL, you can see it will display a QR code, the text in this URL example. If I replace this one, I'll write hello. It will give the another QR. So we will add the input here at the end of this URL. So let's come back to the code, and here we will create one new file, script.js, and then for this end of body tag, I will connect this script file. So here I have connected the JS file with the HTML file. Next, after this button, I have added one div with ID QR box. And in this div, there will be one image. So write the image tag, and source will be empty because currently we don't have the QR code. So the src will be empty, and we will add one ID. ID is QR image. Next, come to the JS file, and here we will add the variables. So let's write now copy this ID and paste this ID here. Next, let's duplicate it, and in the QR box we will add this QR image. We will add this QR image here. Next, we will add the generate button variable. So copy this ID and paste it here. So QR text is our input box where the user types their text or URL. Next, QR image is the image tag where our QR code will be displayed. And generate button is of course the button that we click to generate the QR code. Now we will add an event listener when the button is clicked. So let's write generate button dot add event listener on click. Okay. So first we will get whatever text the user typed inside the input box. So write const text QR text dot value dot trim. So here dot value get the text from the input box, and trim removes any extra space from the beginning and the end. Now if the input field is empty, we don't want to generate a QR code. So let's add if text is empty, then I want to show the alert. Alert text will be, please enter some text or URL first, then return. This will show an alert. This will show an alert if the input box is empty. Now let's move to the main part, generating the actual QR code. We will use the API that gives us a QR image from any text or link. So let's write const QR URL, and here I'll write the API URL. I will copy this and paste it here. Then I'm adding this encode URI component text. This means sending our text to the API. Now we have got the QR code URL. We just have to show it inside the image tag. So we will do QR image dot src equal QR URL. Next, QR image dot style dot display equal block. This line means the src of the image to the new QR code URL. And this, make sure the image is visible since it was hidden by default in our CSS. So let's come back to the website and test this one. So I'm writing the hello and click on this button. You can see it will display this QR code. Now we have to align this one using CSS. So let's come back, and for this one I'm writing the CSS has this margin top 25 pixel, display flex, justify content center, align item center. After this, we will add the CSS for this QR image. So let's write here QR image and add the CSS properties for this QR image. 190 pixel, height 190 pixel, border radius 10 pixel, padding 10 pixel, background display none, and then border 1 pixel, solid. Now let's come back to the website. If I click on this button, it will showing the alert because the input field is blank. And if I write anything here and click on this button, it will generate the QR code. You just scan this QR code from your mobile and let me know in the comment section does it work or not. So I hope this video will be helpful for you. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like and share this video and also subscribe my channel Learn Code Easy to watch more tutorials like this. Thank you so much for watching this video.